Hello everyone, I just wanted to make a video showing another critter keeper idea that I just came up with. Basically, what I did was I took a critter keeper and put it on its end vertically, and so as you can see it's standing straight up. And then I did what everybody else does out there. Basically I took a piece of plexiglass and just kind of like siliconed it down here to hold the substrate. Didn't want to leave it plain, so I just put a little fake plant in there. You can see how to make those from my previous videos, and the plexiglass, you can see how to cut it from my previous videos as well. And then I took the tree, little piece of bark, put it up there, hot glued it at the joint so it wouldn't slip, and put a little bit of moss there, terrarium moss, to hide the hot glue. That's also in the other videos, the arboreal setup videos and some of the others. What I did different was that I wanted this to be facing forward, and I didn't want the lid to be obstructing the view. So what I did was I took the critter keeper lid, and with a utility knife, you got to be very careful using these. I just cut out basically the front of it, which is this part here, and then measured out a piece of plexiglass and put the plexiglass right behind there and just siliconed it in the back and in the front so that it wouldn't fall out. And so basically what I did was I put silicone on the 4 joints first, the tips, to hold it in there, and then once it was settled in, I siliconed the rest so it wouldn't move and let it dry overnight. So the cool thing about this is when you put the lid on, give me a second here to get this on here. So now when you put the lid on, you can see the entire enclosure. So it's kind of like a little mini enclosure, and the outside vents on the critter keeper still work as your vents. So no need to put any extra ventilation. Will work fine like that, just great. And sitting on end like this, very easy to just pop it open, and then it just kind of pivots open. You could throw in food, crickets, close it right back up without having to take the entire lid off. So I just thought it was a really neat idea for a critter keeper. Definitely better than having the obstruction of the front cover. And I will be putting my little pigtail in there. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I'll probably add the video to this with the pigtail in there in just a moment. Thanks. Hey everyone, how you doing? Just wanted to add this to this critter keeper makeover video. I have put a water dish in there with the rock. Probably change that out, put something different in there. But that's not the important thing. The important thing is the reason I didn't attach the video with the Versicolor on here, instead I'm attaching this one, is because I have my Versicolor right now in an ICU, and I'll post another video. She's back there right now. I'll post another video on how to make an ICU. There's videos out there already, but I'll just throw one in my loop just so that there's more. Basically, you just get moist napkins, put them in there, a small water dish, and put your tea in there with some ventilation hose just to make sure that they get rehydrated. In the scheme of making all these setups, and it's been a pretty busy weekend, I picked up some more teas at a reptile show this weekend, and then I've just been rehousing, to go for a walk over here. I've been rehousing some of my scorpions, putting them in their terrariums that I build for them, their setups, and doing a little bit of work on my centipede cage there, and just trying to rehouse a lot of these teas and make them comfortable and make sure they're alright. As you can see, my floor here is project in progress. I have all this stuff just kind of like laying around, moving from one thing to another, and that's a little bit cleaner than it was earlier this weekend. But what I want to say is, like, I guess don't lose sight of your cheese. If you have some that you just like purchased and they're in those cups, make sure you have the correct moisture in there, and that they're all right, or transfer them to a critter keeper or something. You know, just have some on hand in case you need to put them in there just for the time being. I guess I was in there for a couple of days, and the time just went by, and so when I went to open the container to put her in this setup, it was very limp, just kind of like in the bottom of the container. It couldn't really move. Just there, the legs were kind of like just really loose, and it looked pretty bad. But within minutes after putting in an ICU, it's back up on the walls of the container, curled back up again, the way the pink toes like to kind of like just curl up on the wall. So I think it was just barely mildly about getting dehydrated. So it's a good thing I caught it when I did. I'm glad. She looks like she's doing fine. I'll shoot another video, follow up, put in her critter keeper whenever. I'll leave her in there for a day and see how she does tomorrow, and then I'll just put her in here and she should be fine. But yep, just very important. Keep sight of what you're doing. I guess don't forget that your teeth are the #1 thing here. And just pay attention. You don't want to have, you know, accidentally a teeth die on you. I know I definitely don't. So I hope this helps someone, just to a little bit of thought there in your mind. So hope this helps, and thanks for watching.